All right, we're back. Sorry.
Hi
Sorry.
guys.
Let's see. Hopefully.
There you are. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm number 1.
You are number 1. Number 1 day trader on YouTube.
Yes. Hi H. Joyce, hello. I get to be on Pine Tree Trader Show. I'm so excited.
Yes, should be fun.
Yeah,
thanks for giveaway a little bit later, guys. I'm gonna give away a TPT 75K.
Awesome. I am excited. Hi Sherry. Hi Francis. How was everyone's day? Woohoo! Part 2. Yeah, I'm working a lot tonight.
My Pine
Hey,
TV,
Alfred.
that's right. What's going on, guys? How did everyone do trading today?
I was up a lot. I was up like, I don't know, $1,100. And then I did overtrade in the afternoon, and I ended the day maybe up like 250. So that kind of sucks. And then I have to remember, you know what? It's still $250. I have to stay positive about that because that's the kind of thing that can send you on tilt.
Right. But you did that with micros, though. Like.
Yeah. I did it initially with all micros, and then I was like, I did dabble into one mini later in the afternoon. Yeah, that's probably what got me in trouble, right?
Happens.
Yeah.
Same thing sometimes.
Hi, Amelia, Alfred, Keegan, Fiber
Hey
Splice. 1,500 this morning. That's awesome.
How's it? Can everyone hear all right? Is the levels okay?
Red candle, design knob. What is up? Hey, Marco. Dabble, that's a good word. The sports dawn. I'm so interested in hearing your story, the sports dawn, because I heard you say you work in radio.
He also dabbles in semi-professional blackjack at the casino.
That's so cool. Oh my God.
He has a system.
I love this. I need to hear more about this because it's so interesting. A few months ago, I started watching on YouTube. I started watching people playing blackjack, like the professional blackjack. I was going to say traders, players. And okay, Ryu says slight echo. I wonder where the echo's coming from.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's. I think it's probably. Is it real bad? But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway too, guys. We're gonna do it in about an hour, just before Terry's gotta get off. So I'm gonna set that up right now.
Awesome. Is it going to be like a moose race?
Yes.
That's my favorite. I was in the crab race. That was kind of jarring when I saw myself as a crab. I was like, what?
All right.
It was fun. Hey, Michael, Benny, Brian, Design Knob, and oh, hey, Donna. Trader 007, Zabak. How's it going, guys? This is so much fun.
Is that better on the echo? Curious, guys. I'm just tweaking the settings here. Good. Terry, if you want to read something on the chat. Exclamation point Pine in the chat, guys. We'll do a 75K Take Profit Trader giveaway. We'll do it in about an hour.
Okay, market's going to open in a minute and a half.
So we'll be trading off my screen. We couldn't quite figure out how to do the to share screen stuff, but we'll talk about it, and if Terry's in a trade, we'll talk about it and stuff.
Yes, we will. I think I'm going to start trading your inside bar strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it prints.
It's so simple.
It's
But
so
it's
simple.
just
I like
about,
simple.
yeah, it's just about sticking with it. That's the key.
Yeah.
No more echo. Awesome. Yeah, I think I figured it out. Sweet.
What was it? I'm so curious.
I had the desktop audio turned up too.
Oh, yeah.
And I just turned it off. So they won't be able to get desktop audio with like order fills and stuff, but that's all right.
That's okay. Hey, Leon. Yeah. Oh, hey, Methodical Man. Methodical Man's in the house. Alfred. Alfred, did you send me or did you start following me on Instagram? Because I followed you back, and I want to make sure it's really you. There's so many fake accounts. You know, you just never know.
So you have an Instagram account?
Yeah, I do. If you guys want to go follow me on Instagram, it's TERRITRADES100. I just started it. Market is open.
All right, market's open. A slight gap down, I think. Just a slight gap down.
Oof, the Globac's open is kind of scary because like the bid and the ask spread can be so big. Here we go. We are open, Alfred says.
So I'm going to post Terry's YouTube channel in the chat, guys. If you want to go ahead and go give her a follow, I'll pin it to the top. You have to be subscribed to her. You have to be subscribed to her YouTube channel to qualify for the 75K giveaway. So that's the deal. And we know.
Thanks.
We know if you're not subscribed. So
we know. Thanks, Pine. So you like to trade bar by bar, like no bias.
I try not to have any bias. Sometimes it's very difficult not to have a bias. I mean, obviously the market's just been super bullish
right.
over the days and days and days. And the kind of way I'm seeing it right now is that all the institutions and hedge fund guys, they're all on vacation. They're all sitting in the Hamptons. They're all sitting in Montauk on their yachts, and they're not even at their desks. So this, to me, this is just weak buying, and it just keeps pushing higher and higher and higher. So it's really tough to fade it, but we'll see.
Yes, I was trying to fade it, and I made the $1,100-ish like total I made at the high of the day in my account. It was the move, right? The overnight move. And then I was just like, this market's got to close green. We've had so many green days in a row, like just straight up green in SPX. And so I was definitely biased, but it's okay because I still ended the day close to about 300 in the green. So gave up a lot of the profit, which never feels good. But I am very proud of myself that I did not go on tilt, like tilt, right? Like I overtraded a little bit. But I'm so proud of myself that I still ended the day green, which is something that I've been working on, or trying to anyways, because the green days are the easy days, right? Like those days, winning is easy. It's the losing that's really hard.
Yeah, I had a tilt session yesterday where, I just I kept resetting Take Profit Trader Pro accounts, and those are very expensive. And I kept nuking them. I bought 3 of them. Well, actually, total I ended up nuking 4, but I bought and reset 3 times because I had one originally. Once I blew that one, I went and I bought 3 more, and I blew those 3 too. So, but today was much better. I felt like I ended up passing another Take Profit Trader account. I ended up passing a My Funded Future Expert account. I finished up $1,000 in the XFA, and Buellanox I finished green, small green day, But I'm up. I think it's up like over $5,000 now, and I'm going on that third payout. So.
Oh, that's awesome. It was a good day.
It was a decent day, yeah. I didn't overtrade today. I was pretty much done at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like the improvements, like the changing those habits and walking away, going to do other things. It is like that process that we're constantly, Pine and I are constantly talking about this every day. We're like, how do we get better? What did we do today that was like good? What was bad? Like, what do I need to work on? And every day we're constantly like, okay, this I could have done better. This I could have done better. It's Eric's birthday today, Pine.
Oh, it's Eric's birthday? Let's
Yes.
go. Eric Lake's birthday. Give it up for Eric.
Woohoo! We'll smash the
confetti.
confetti button.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Eric. I'd sing happy birthday to you, but I'm not warmed up yet.
45. Terry can actually sing. That may or may not be her singing at the start of My Funded Futures TV show.
Happy birthday, Eric. Oh, we said hi to Dell. And Mr. Smith from the morning show is here. Thanks for visiting. Alfred said he went long. I hope you booked some profits.
Alfred, you long? Nice. Good luck. Yeah, we pushed up to 863.25 and we pulled back and back down below the VWAP at 850. I think I'm probably just going to wait for an inside bar or a harami candle and then try it.
Yeah, I'm going to try the inside bar.
Yeah, so tomorrow it's going to be a weird day. We have non-farm payroll in the morning. Plus, the stock market, the regular stock market, is closing at noontime. So it's going to be a weird day. I don't even know what to expect tomorrow. It's going to be tricky. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm picturing super fast movements after the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we only have a few hours.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. I don't know how much.
It will be tricky.
I'll probably trade early in the morning, but then I don't know. We'll see.
This is nice, Pine, to come on your show. Like I'm not like hosting. I get to be a guest.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, TERRITRADES100 is a host on My Funded Futures TV and every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
Time, so.
9 Eastern time, exactly. Mr. Smith is always there. Alfred, Dell, a bunch of you guys are always there. Thanks for supporting the show and making it great. Yeah, it's Monday through Friday, starts at 9 Eastern Standard Time, and we go for an hour and a half. Yes, with Bull Barbie and also with Nick Does Futures. And then sometimes we have guests come on, which Pine has been a guest a handful of times.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Looking forward to coming back on too. It's actually fun.
Yeah. It is fun. It's so fun. That's why I was like, yeah, like it'll be so fun to be on your show.
Right. Let's do a collab. So we are pushing down here. We'll see. Red Candles.
We are pushing down.
Short. Nice trade. Hey, nice. Red Candles, did you pass that eval that you were trying to pass last night?
I just hopped in short too.
All right,
I got in a little early.
Sorry we can't show her screen, but we'll keep you. Where are you short from?
843.75. Yeah, 843. I just.
Were you putting your stop at the high?
I'm using my $200 bracket, 200, 500, so I'm risking 200 for a $500 take profit.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, Alfred said, so no codes tonight. No codes tonight, but there is a giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to do a Take Profit Trader 75K giveaway credit. So, but yeah. But you got to go over to TERRITRADES100 and subscribe to her YouTube. It's pinned to the chat, top of the chat. So give her a sub. She makes content all the time. And occasionally she hops on live on her own channel. Just occasionally.
Yeah. Okay, special occasion. Blue moon occasion. Yeah. It's been a while. I think ever since I've been on the show, it's been keeping me quite busy.
You passed, which one did you pass? The Belanox red candles? So yeah, just keep trading the way you are. I mean, you got to get it up to 3,600 and you can withdraw 1,000, and just try to stay consistent as possible, and like and stay consistent with your sizing too. Like don't be like trading 10 contracts on day one and then size down to micros for the following days, you know. Just try to stay consistent. On Apex, it is 2,600 for $600 payout, right? I think so. I think it's 2,600 for $500 or $600 payout on Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
that
thing.
Sounds
Just
right.
stay consistent. Keep your stop losses in place. Don't let your stops run, or your losses run, because they have that 30% rule. So don't let your drawdown go too big. You know, just stay consistent. Hey MDC, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Whoa. No.
All right, putting in an inside bar here, so I might see. Who knows? I might hop in short with you guys. Let's see though.
So the low of the 5-minute first candle is 22,840. So once it breaks that, that's when technically you would get in for the inside bar break.
Yep. Yeah, I got an order sitting at 841. So let's see. All right, I'm short.
Good luck.
841.
Good luck.
My stop's at 853. So this is a brand new My Funded Futures Starter Plus eval that you guys can get for 50% off if you use code PINE for one time use, and then it's 15% off after that. So
yeah, unlimited until they stop that promo, which I have no idea when they're going to stop. Code PINE for the win.
All right, so I am short. Let's see if we can. I think I'm gonna look for probably about 10 points. A little 1-to-1.
Go, go, go! I'm looking for 25 points.
Yeah. So Terry. So I'm very much a scalper. Terry likes to hodl and hold trades, which can be good and bad. There's days that she has huge days, and I don't. Yeah. And then there's days that I have really good days and she doesn't. So it's like it's one of those things. But she does like to hodl.
Like I do. I love to hodl. It's my favorite. I don't know. It just feels good to me. Feels good to be a hodl. It feels comfortable to me to hold on to winners. Like when I first started trading, you guys, it was not easy. I remember when I was like beginner, like first few months, every time I'd get into a trade, like the second it would turn into some type of profits, like $20, I would like want to take it off. I don't know what happened. I think just over the years of constantly trying to stay in winners, now I'm like, I want to see it run.
Yes.
Run, Forrest, run.
Well, I mean,
and
yeah.
And like in my mind, if I don't allow the numbers to play out, then it won't work. Right. So like if I have a 50% win rate, let's say, and I'm doing a $200 bracket with 500, risking 200 to win 500, I need those numbers to actually hit. So I have to let it run. And so that's what goes through my mind as far as like what helps me stay in trades. But the downside is sometimes Pine and I will be in the same similar trade and he'll book profits and I'm still waiting to see if it works. And then the trade will go against me and then I'll end up either breaking even or I'll end up losing on the trade. And then I'm like, oh, that sucks. Mm-hmm. And so it's like pros and cons for sure.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Red Candle says, looking to buy a TPT tonight. What's the best account to get a payout? So Red Candles, I personally like the 25Ks and the 50Ks. So that's my personal That's what I like for Take Profit Traders. If you guys are interested in Take Profit Traders, 40% off. Use code PINE, all caps. Actually, one of the best deals that Take Profit Trader does. So, also real quick, I'll just give another plug. So if you guys are using Trade Day, I do have a code with Trade Day now. They also do daily payouts. I used to trade with them. I haven't in a hot minute, but I will be getting an account. So you can use code PINE for Trade Day. So if you guys do use Trade Day, I appreciate the support.
That's exciting. That's new, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trade Day has been around since, I believe, like 2020. So they've been around for like 5 years. They kind of stay under the radar a little bit. But yeah, they do
I'm
daily
sorry.
payouts.
Not new, but you're a new affiliate with them.
Yeah, I just got the code today. They just approved me, so.
Congratulations.
Alfred trades with Trade Day, so.
Yeah, Alfred said TPT and Trade Day are the best accounts to have for daily payouts.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to trade with TPT. I haven't lately because, right, I'm so busy with the show and in love with my funded futures right now. Right. And but I was making so much in daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. Yeah, I think I had that 1 month. It was over like 20-some thousand in payouts, and most of that was from Take Profit Trader.
So I did move my Take Profit down a bit. I'm looking at the chart, and I see this gap down here around 826. So I am looking for a little more profits. So just under 15 points, I think. Hopefully we get the push down. Hopefully I don't regret taking it off at 10, but I do see this gap down here that looks like it should be filled.
Okay, I'm moving my stat to about break even because I have to protect my funded account. Today will be day. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, finish what you were doing. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. This is day 3 on this funded account, and I am really trying to stay within my own shoes because, of course, I want to full port everything all the time. Right. And yeah, so I'm trying to be good and just slowly build it before I roll on max contract size, which this is a starter plus account, and they do have like scaling. So right now, max, I can only trade 1 mini on this size account, which is probably a very good thing. But even like 1 mini, you can get into trouble with.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
1 mini on these accounts. Now I do trade minis, but the 1 mini on these accounts is being very over leveraged. But
yeah,
Alfred says last week he got paid every single day from Trade Day accounts, so that's awesome.
That's amazing, Alfred. You are like a trading beast. My gosh, we have to get you on these shows.
Yes. So yeah, I am short, Roman. Let's see.
Salty War Pig says, Pine, we can barely hear you.
Is that better? Sorry, I'm sitting away from the mic.
Alfred is GOAT.
Yeah,
yes.
Alfred's a GOAT.
Joe Jim Blab says, yes. You sound better, right? Is that, yo, Jim, is that what you're saying yes to?
Yeah, I got my mic turned all the way up. Yeah, Terry's mic's a little bit higher than mine. But I'll turn the music down a bit too for tonight. There we go.
Eddie has a question for you, Pine. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, what's the best deal with my funded futures right now? Well, if you can get a payout, if you're consistent at getting payouts, I think the expert accounts with the 50% off is the best deal right now. So that's the one I passed today, and I think that's the best deal at the moment.
Did you book the profits on your short?
I did not. I'm still in.
Okay, I was going to say, man, I'm going to hit break even, and you booked your profits.
No, I thought about it when it hesitated down here at 833.50. So I'm still in the short 841. I'm looking for it to push down into this You ICT guys would call it a fair value gap down here. So I think we could come back down in here, and we'll see. I don't know. The market just keeps going up and up and up, so it's scary to take a short. But hey, Mayor, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Oh,
Hey, Mayor.
Gold is popping. Let's take a look at gold. Oh, gold is pushing up, which is probably good for our NASDAQ short.
Yeah, I like that.
So, hey, Tyler, what's going on?
Hey, Tyler.
Caught another 1600. Let's go.
Hey, Ming. Nail. 20 accounts. Tyler has 20 accounts?
Yeah, Tyler trades 20 accounts at once.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to share my blackjack story real quick.
Okay.
So I haven't, I've probably played like 3 hands of blackjack at the casino in my life. But a few months ago, I don't know how it came about on my YouTube homepage, but I started watching like 1 or 2 professional blackjack traders, players, and just how they count cards. And there are people who do this professionally. And then I went down this rabbit hole because I'm watching this thinking the parallels with trading. Like, oh my gosh, like they're talking about probabilities. They're talking about like betting more when the deck is in your favor. And you hear traders talk about that. Like, okay, when it's an A+ setup, some traders leverage more, like they wait to hit the gas. And then everything else, they will either sit out or trade very, very small. And these professional blackjack players are like, they will bet the smallest amount just to sit at that table while they're waiting for the I don't know if they call it a deck, right? Like 5 different playing card things all put together. Like they're just constantly counting it, waiting for it to get hot. And then that's when they leverage up. And yeah, I was just mesmerized. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, this is like trading.
Yes. That's what Sports Don just says. Spot on.
Yeah.
Similarities. Yeah.
It's so awesome. Interesting. Same with poker. I don't know if you guys play poker at all. It's very similar of like knowing when to bet, your pot odds, and then also I think it's called like pot management or something. Like how you're, or bankroll management. I think it's called bankroll management.
Right. Yeah, Methodical Man plays a lot of poker, like at casinos. He likes to play poker. Wants me to go. Seems like January. He's thinking to Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is fun. A lot of people.
Yeah, we'll see.
Design Knob said, I end up pot committed. Yeah. In trading. That's okay. So what is the parallel of trading being pot committed? How would you explain that, Pine?
I don't know. I don't know what pot committed means. I guess pot committed just means like you're at that point you're stuck, right?
Yeah, and you just keep adding. I think that's like when we're like, if I'm short and I keep adding to my shorts, like, all right, all in, let's go.
Right.
Is that what you mean, Design Knob?
Alfred says, that's how I enter a trade, 1 micro, then if it moves working my favor, I add on to size. Starting with 1 micro keeps my losses small if the trade doesn't work. Nice, Alfred, yeah. That is a good idea, trading in the old micros.
Yeah.
So how did you get into trading for people that don't know you?
So I was never exposed to it until a good friend of mine from like high school time of my life. He was like, yeah, I want to become a professional trader. And I was like, okay, like I had never heard of it. I knew nothing about the stock market. And I remember going to the bookstore and like buying this book called, I forgot the name of the book, but it was basically how to make money in a bear market. And at the time, we were in this raging bull market. I didn't know that.
Right.
But like, I just bought this book because it was one of the only like 2 or 3 books set from, I don't know, Barnes and Noble or something. And yeah, I tried to read it. None of it made any sense.
Right.
I didn't know, like, I couldn't even get through the first chapter because I had no idea what they were talking about. And then I actually didn't learn about the markets from him. Like, I just heard about it. And then he started making a lot of money doing it. And then I remember thinking, well, if he can do it, like, maybe I can do it too. And then remember, like, E-Trade, it was expensive to do a round trip trade. I remember, after I graduated with my undergrad degree, I was looking at Apple, and I'm like, okay, if I have $5,000, how many shares of Apple can I buy? And then if it moves like $1, or however much it was, like, if it moves this much, how much can I make? And it was like nothing. There was no money in it because the commissions were so high. Looking back in hindsight, of course, like, I wish I bought Apple and just like hung on to it. That would have been amazing. But so, and then commissions were just too high. And then at some point I was like, yeah, I think I want to learn more about this again. And then I went and bought more books. Now, fast forward, there were a lot more books available, but still not like everything that we have today.
No.
With YouTube and everything.
So much info on YouTube is crazy. I just booked profits, just $110 because we put in another inside bar. So I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. It's kind of something I've been doing. Like, it just hesitated. If it ends up breaking the inside bar to the downside again, I'll probably hop in short. But yeah, there's just so much more info on YouTube and stuff about trading. Like, even, yeah, I mean, I was doing the same thing. I think I literally have the book Stock Market for Dummies. Like,
I bought Trading for Dummies.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, which is hilarious. And I remember the longest time I didn't know. I would hear people say short, and I had no idea, like, what is this short? And I could not figure it out. There was no AI that I could ask.
Oh gosh,
and
we're so lucky.
I just couldn't understand like what the shorting was, but yeah, now it's different. But yeah, it's crazy how the journey, how we end up here.
Exactly. Okay, Mr. Smith said I was featured in Trading for Dummies. My picture's in it. Just kidding. Yes, I feel the same way, Mr. Smith. So I had to teach myself too. Like, I remember watching all the videos with the broker I was with that had like a ton of educational videos, and trying to teach myself, okay, what exactly does it mean to like short a stock? Because I know people make money by shorting. Oh my gosh, Wesley!
Hey, Wes. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. So Wesley has a YouTube channel too. He comes on after I do. Really chill streamer. I was hanging out in his stream last night for a bit. Pretty cool guy. Good trader. Check out Wesley's YouTube.
Woohoo, Wesley! Yes.
Thank you so much, Wesley.
I will have to check you out, Wesley. I haven't seen the show. Text says Wesley is goated. Yeah,
his channel is growing crazy too. He also started off like I did, and the channel just was a grind, and just wasn't getting any traction. And then all of a sudden, started trading the Globex, and started really growing. So, and well deserved too, because his stream is very well produced, and it's nice.
That's cool.
Thank you so much, Wesley.
Thank you, Wesley. Yeah, so I just had to really teach myself, and of course found like some terrible content on YouTube and thought that, oh, this is trading, and it was not. Yeah. Careful out there, you guys. Yes. Be very careful, like, who you follow, and don't copy anyone's trades. Like, no. Yeah. But at the time when I was learning, the videos on YouTube, there weren't that many. The ones that were on there, they all were talking about strategy, but they never talked about risk management ever.
Right.
And I didn't know what I was doing. It was not their fault, right? Like it's not people putting content out. I think the type of person that loves to like jump and then I jump and then I think about it later or I look later, and which is great for learning things. Probably not so great when you're first learning how to trade. A lot of people at the time were saying don't trade on demo, it's not the same thing. Just don't do it, you have to fund your account. And at the time, I don't even think, well, maybe Top Step was around when I was first learning. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't like today. We have so many options, so many. We are so spoiled, you guys, like incredibly spoiled, as far as how many prop firms that we have access to and the rules. Remember back then, the rules, like, oh my gosh, with Top Step, it was so hard to pass.
Crazy.
It took forever. It was so expensive.
I think they used to have like a 20-second rule too. That was like a hard breach or something weird. Like, I remember these weird rules. Like, people kind of forget about that. But Mayor, is the mic better? I just turned down Terry's mic. Is that better? Hopefully it's all right.
Maybe I can turn it down too.
I just turned it down, so it should be
okay.
RPG 121. Thank you so much for the sub. So yeah, so I did hop out of that short there, but
because I'm still hodling.
Yeah, I might. I was thinking about hopping in again, but
you guys are going to see this live, like Pine booking profits, and I'm still hodling.
Well, I don't know. I think we could go lower. I think that level at 826, 825 could be another target down there. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely crazy. Like trying to learn how. I just remember, like you were saying, like about risk management, things like that. I remember that because I started trading stocks first. And then you start trying to follow all these gurus and things like that, and they would never talk. I could never figure out like sizing, like how many shares of Apple should I buy, like, or when I'm day trading and things like that. That's why I like futures so much, because it's it's so much simpler as far as like contracts and things like that, and compared to stocks. So
same. It's so much easier than like having alerts on different stocks. I remember someone was like, oh, buy this, what was it called? Like some type of scanner. And it was expensive. It was a few $100s, and it would, and it was, it would scan all the stocks and tell you which one's like gapped up, gapped down. And I was like, what gap? What are you talking about? So it's nice to be on, I feel like, the other side, where some of the questions that I get, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember asking that question and wondering, and it does take a long time, don't you think, Pine?
Yeah, it does. It really does. Years.
Yeah, years.
It's always amazing when I see people trading futures that can get even to a payout in like a few months. Like it's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Red Candles, ask your question again. I think I missed it. So exclamation point Pine in the chat. So Terry, where's your stop loss now, and where is your take profit?
Yeah, so my stop loss, I moved it to about break even. It's at 22,843.50. And my take profit is at 22,818 and 75 cents. Yeah, it's my 200, 500 bracket. So I risk 200 for 500. Once it moves enough in profit, I will move it to about break even. Usually I do that. Yeah. It's just my default bracket. I always have on Trade-A-Bait.
Well, it's been working for you lately.
Yeah, it has been. I'm kind of thinking I kind of wish I'd booked profits. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but I mean, at worst case scenario, I break even on it. So I think I will let this run. This MOC candle, the 250, 350 on your chart, it's just like that big spike up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
maybe it'll go, right? I think so. We'll see what happens. But worst case scenario, we break even on the trade. That is okay.
Yeah, so I ended up getting out of my trade just over like 6 points or so, but
yeah.
But I don't know.
6
We're putting
points
those
is
inside
good.
bars, so yeah. During Globex, profit is profit in Globex.
I know,
especially
right?
The turtle
It's
markets.
tricky. It's tricky. Trading Globex is very different.
And hey, Corey, the phone trader. What's up?
Corey's in the house. I just followed Corey's channel. Well, actually, I've been following you for a little bit, but I saw you on live. Corey was streaming from his phone, doing Spark,
yes.
doing whatever it takes. I love it.
Yes.
I love the motivation and the grind. It's like we have to do whatever it takes, and you have to have the passion to do this because people quit, right?
Yeah.
And they quit well before they're successful. And you can't quit if you want to become successful.
No.
It won't happen because you'll quit before it actually happens.
No, I think that's why we're still trading, because we're too stubborn to quit.
Yes.
We're too stubborn to quit. Alfred says 6 points. 6 points is a steak dinner. Absolutely. It's funny because I actually do the same thing. I go, well, it's only 5 points in the NQ. Like when I'm looking to purchase something, like it's only 5 points. But
it does put it into perspective. I just made a post about this actually. Oh, see, now watch. It's going to hit my my stop, and then I'll be like, man, Pine booked money and I didn't. But it's okay. Right. So yeah, I just put a post on X about how it's so easy to lose perspective because we see thousands of dollars in numbers on our screens, and then it's like, oh, what's $200? But it's like $200. You could potentially be working all day long to make $200 if you're lucky.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because some people, that might be in some countries that might be an entire monthly salary, and here we are like, oh, I only made $300 today. That doesn't feel like a lot at all, and you might even feel bad about it, and then it's like, oh, but wait, how long did that, right? Like, how long did that take me to make before?
It's a lot of DoorDash deliveries. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of DoorDash deliveries. I put Terry's X, her Twitter X or whatever link in the chat. Hey Donna, what's going on? Hey Sensei, what's happening? Yeah, this is Terry Trades. Cove Trader in the house. You guys in the same living room? We are not. We are not.
Hey Cove. Yeah, Corey the phone trader, if you're still listening, everyone go check out his channel too. He's growing it.
Same with Cove Trader. Cove Trader has a YouTube channel. You guys know Cove Trader. Big shout out.
Cove was on the My Funded Future show.
Yes. Donna says, do you look to pass an eval in one day?
Yeah, sometimes.
I do. Terry's actually slowed down a bit, actually, right?
Just a little bit. Today I did full port, you guys. I did try, have a confession. I did try and pass an expert account today in one day. It did not go well. I tried to full port it. It didn't work. But I did pass a Starter Plus account, and today was day 2. So
nice.
That's good. Yeah, so now I'll have 2 funded accounts with My Funded Futures. Use code PINE.
I mean, I really try to slow down when they're expensive. So like take Profit Traders or the My Funded Futures, when they're, $100 to $200 to try, I do try to slow down a bit. Comes with Eonox or Apex. 90% off. I'm sending those bad boys. Like, you know, I'm a full-time trader, so aren't you? Like, I don't have time to mess around with those evals. Like, as fast as I can get a funded account, then I can build and start getting to a payout. Now the trick is to slow down when you get funded. You know, you can't be full porting 10 minis. Well, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it when you get funded. But
no,
it's like you got to slow down. But I feel confident. I've been trading long enough where I can, for the most part, slow down and just trade my normal setups and stuff once I get a funded account. So
yeah, so that is something that I've been thinking more about. Thinking that is something that I do want to change a little bit. As far as, okay, for sure I've slowed down, because before, you guys, like sometimes I would have like 10 accounts that I'm trading at one time or more. And now I have slowed way down because last month I did not get a payout, and then the month before. So I've had 2 months in a row with no payout, which sucks, right? Because that means I'm spending money on evals, and not only that, but it hurts your confidence. You're like, you've heard me say it before, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
right.
This sucks.
Yeah.
And so I just had to slow way down, and it's helping so much. And slowing down for me also, I'm learning, means trading less accounts. I don't have to trade with every firm. I don't have to have like a gazillion accounts. Let me just focus on one or two, and then let's just like get to my first payout in the last, like 2 months. So
Yeah.
July, fingers crossed, you guys. Cross your fingers for me. Hopefully I get a payout in July. But otherwise, my first payout when I started trading prop firms again, so I started last year in March, April, and then my first payout with the prop firms was in, I believe, November of last year. And then I've had a payout ever since then, up until like 2 months ago. So
that's pretty awesome, because it took me 3.5 years to get a payout with props. So real quick, Josh Allen
I got stopped out.
Oh, you get stopped out? Yeah, we're pushing up towards the VWAP.
Yeah.
So Josh Allen says, do I have a code for trade day? I'm supposed to have a code with trade day. It is code Pine, but someone just tried it and said it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to contact them and figure out what's going on. But you can try code Pine. I don't know. I'm gonna have to contact them and see what's up. But thank you so much, Josh Allen.
Yeah, Alfred said that's painful to your pocket and your pride not getting a payout. Yeah, it is. It's like, oh, okay. But, at the same time, it's okay, because wherever you're at on your trading journey, it's okay. Like, we're not going to become experts overnight. It doesn't happen. No one is born a stellar trader, and I don't want any of you guys to ever feel bad about where you are on your trading journey. Where we are is where we are, and every day we just wake up and try and do better, right? Like, yeah, Daryl says it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's so true.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, and like to not beat ourselves up over mistakes, and because there are so many mistakes that we will make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay,
Donna.
Andrew Rose, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Exclamation point Pine in the chat, guys. Please go to Terry Trade's YouTube channel. It's pinned to the top. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to qualify for the giveaway. We're going to give away a 75K Take Profit Trader account. And also, we have over 200 people watching, and I see only 77 likes. So can we get those up at least over 100? I mean,
smash the like button, you guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, smash the like button for Pine. Someone said they felt really bad about a short. Roman, said I feel bad about that short. Shake my head. Dang, that sucked. Yeah. It doesn't feel good to lose a trade.
Yeah, so the market is continuing to just try to just buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. So it's just making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It's very interesting if you look at the daily chart, how we are just we're just so bullish on the daily. It's just insane.
Yeah, it's incredible.
ES as well. Like ES, I believe printed another higher low today. I think that's like maybe eight days in a row where it's just higher low on the daily. So very interesting. I don't know what's going to happen with the market come next week after the 4th of July, but I just have a suspicion that we're going to have like a 2-3% down day, like just a face melter. Like, I'm just guessing, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of due for one, it seems like.
Yeah, I just think there's gonna be some sort of catalyst, and it's just gonna rip some faces off to the downside. But for now, we go for what we see, and we, go with the trend, I guess. So yeah, definitely overextended.
I like how you trade Pine with just kind of going bar by bar. You definitely come into the markets every day with like zero bias.
Yeah, I mean, I really try to have zero bias. I know, like, sometimes you'll tell me some news or something, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to hear it. It's like, because I don't like knowing news. I don't like, I don't listen to other streamers. When people are doing their analysis in the morning, like their morning analysis and stuff, I don't like listening. That's just me personally. I like to just focus on the chart and then just see what I'm seeing, like on the 5-minute chart, and that's pretty much it. And I think, there's something I want to improve on is more intraday swinging and things like that, for larger accounts or personal accounts, for that kind of stuff. But for what I do with props, like scalping 10 to 20 to 30 points a day, that's pretty much all I need, so
it really is all you need. And really, like, if our drawdown's $2,000 and we make 10% of that, which is $200, that's like a 10% return, and we're trying to make like 100, 200, 300% returns in a day. It's like wild.
True.
Yeah.
So you actually are pretty good at options too. You have a pretty good knowledge of options.
I do.
Which you don't
I taught myself options. I know, I don't. Every now and then, like, we'll talk about options briefly, and then I'm like, oh, we shouldn't be talking about options because it's not like an option show.
Right.
Yeah, I love options. It's just really cool. All the different options that you have with options.
Yeah, she's trying to teach me, but I'm learning a little bit, but slowly.
You are. You put on an options trade today. Like, you just completely did it on your own. And
I did, and I made some money.
Yeah, you made like what, $200 on it?
Yeah, $200. Yeah, on the personal account.
That's excellent. $200.
Yeah.
Like,
hey.
That's a lot of driving, delivery driving.
That is a lot of DoorDash driving.
Like, how many hours is that?
To make $200 in a day, like I usually average around, when I was DoorDashing, I would get running around between 20 to $30 an hour if I was lucky. So a good 8 to 10 hour day.
Yikes. Yeah. So Roman said decay is terrible for beginners. Options are horrible. Yes, I completely agree. So that's why I love to sell options. I love to sell option spreads. Yeah. When I was first learning about options, like many people, you just straight out buy the options. And so what happens for people who aren't familiar with options, like think of it as, if you're buying insurance, if you buy the insurance, you're buying like, oh, I have the option. If I'm like protected. If the stock market falls 10%,
Mm.
I am protected, but every month I'm going to have to pay a premium. Well, the option seller, they're the ones collecting your monthly premium, and that is what's called theta decay. So it's basically the premium that you pay as an option buyer, and then the option seller gets to collect that. And so as a seller, you have to make sure that you're like hedged in some way, and that's why we do spreads. Sorry guys, rant about options.
No, it's cool. That's how I made money today, because when the market went sideways, I was collecting that premium, right?
Yes, that theta decay, exactly. So what
So
happens
when the market
is
went sideways today, I was making money because it was just, decaying, and I was collecting the premium.
exactly, that's what I love about it. It's easier to make money in the sense of, with selling out of the money option spreads, you can make money if the market goes up and down, like it's just barcoding. You can make money if the trade goes against you, like a little bit, and you make money if the trade goes in your direction. So that's what I like about it. But yeah, I don't recommend it for beginners, like at all. It's a lot to learn, and it does take a lot, lots of time.
Right. Yes. So exclamation point pine in the chat, guys. We'll do a giveaway here soon. We'll do a moose race. Please subscribe to TERRITRADES100. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
So the market is back to the VWAP.
It is. I'm tempted to get back in my short. But this is like glowbacks. I just don't know. It's just so slow compared to New York.
I'm actually going to push the short button. It's a very cheap trade. So put in an inside bar. We rejected the VWAP. I'm only risking only going to risk 5 points. So I could go right back to break even on this account, but let's see. We did put in an inside bar. I believe we broke it. Yeah, we did break the inside bar. So we'll see if we can stay below the VWAP, even though it wants to try to push up. So
I know, right?
And
I think I want to get back into. I'll wait. I'll sit on my hands. That is something I'm trying to work on. Trade less.
Trade less, yeah. It's tough when you're streaming, because I know, tradertainment and stuff. So I have been better at waiting for an inside bar or a harami candle before I just hopped in on a trade, an I think trade. But like even when you're streaming on My Funded Futures TV, you feel that pressure to put on trades, and it's difficult. Like you're trying to pay attention to the chat. You're the host, so you got guests, and yeah, it's tricky. JC Trades in the house. What's up?
It's tricky. Hey, JC Trades.
Smash that like button, guys. Appreciate it. Over 200 people watching. Appreciate that.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. Your channel's been growing a lot. Lots of people are noticing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I just never thought, I don't know. I never thought it would catch on. When I started streaming, I just said, and started making content, I said, well, I'm literally just going to try to, I'm just going to be myself. I'm not going to try to act. I'm not going to try to get in some Twitter drama with people. Like, I'm just going to be me. And it's kind of caught on, and it's growing. So it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just awesome. So it looks like we might get stopped out on that. It quickly reversed here.
Oh yeah, Noah asked if you were long or short. So you're flat now?
I was short, but it looks like I might get stopped out here for a quick 5 points, which it was a cheap trade off the inside bar here. Yeah, it looks like we might give up the last trade's profits, unfortunately. So back to even.
So when I was first learning to trade, I did not understand trading. Like I'd never gambled in my life, really, like what, 2 3 hands of blackjack. I played poker maybe like a few times with my brother. I just didn't understand like day trading. And I remember people would say to me, oh, that's gambling, and I was like, no, it's not gambling. I'm like, it's not gambling because like you're learning about the charts, you're interpreting the charts, like you're all these different things. And then I think it took a few years, and then I think I like fully understood the game. I'm like, oh, okay, this is about getting positive expectancy. This is about like all your winners have to pay for your losers plus some. So whatever strategy you trade, you have to make sure your numbers are like working. Otherwise, you are like the gambler in the casino that's like that has a negative edge instead of being the casino that has the positive edge. And yeah, it took me a long time to fully understand that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If there's anyone kind of learning or, you know, in that beginning stage.
Yeah, for sure. I'm flat now. I think we're going higher. I really think we're going higher. I got out for about just I think I lost like 70 bucks on that. So still up 30 bucks, but we starting to put in the equal highs on the 5-minute chart, which is a pretty good bet that we're gonna run that at 8:48. If this candle closes and leaves those equal highs, I'd be willing to bet that we run that through 8:48. We put in like market profile, they call it poor highs, and it really likes to run those. So we got some few, let me see here. Oops, just messed that up.
The Sports Don said edge plus money management. Yeah.
So we got a few new subs. DB, I'm Ski, Angel Q, Andrew Rose. Thank you for the subs. If I missed any of you guys, thank you so much for subbing. Yeah, we have a special guest tonight, TERRITRADES100 in the house. Celebrity Terry Trades, I like to call her. She's the host of My Funny Futures TV. She's a friend of mine and my trading buddy. And you can see her YouTube link up on the top there, pinned to the chat. So, so we're gonna run a moose race here pretty soon because Terry's gonna run. So we'll run a moose race in about 5 minutes. So get your exclamation point pine in the chat. I'm gonna give away a 75K Take Profit Trader account credit. So please have a Take Profit Trader email, please, and we'll do that.
I can't wait. I love the moose races.
Yeah, we'll do the moose race. Actually, I'll pull that up now. Let's see. Get it fired up. Yeah, we tried to do the crab race last time, and that was kind of funny.
It was funny. The crabs are walking sideways.
So the market is rejecting that VWAP here, but we did put in equal highs up here at 8:48 on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, I think we took out yesterday's high too. Yesterday's high was 8:58. Is that right? And today during Globex, it's 8:63.
Yeah. So I think, I have an I think trade. I was thinking about going long. It's an I think trade though.
Is I think trade, is that like intuition?
Yeah, it's a little discretionary. Just because those equal highs are sitting right there. Logic Mind, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Hey Dean, Bishop, what's happening? Hope you guys are enjoying the show. It's our first time doing a collab with the cameras and stuff, so hopefully it's pretty decent. The only thing that we gotta work on is being able to wow, we just got took out some stops there, and then it popped there. Oof. Now we're gonna run those highs, I bet. Crazy move. Yeah, the only thing we're gonna try to improve on for the next time is being able to share Terry's screen, so that way if she's in a trade or something like that, then we can switch back and forth. But yeah, I think it's going okay.
Yeah, I think so. Elena just asked, what are some of your setups that you trade? I was trading the 5-minute order for quite a while until it lost like 7 days in a row on stream. I was just like, oh my God, I can't lose another day. Which of course, the day that I stopped trading it was of course the day that it worked, because like I kept basically adding contracts every time. It wasn't a full martingale strategy. It was like a partial martingale strategy on it. But yeah, I was in love with the 5-minute orb, but after that experience, I'm like, no more.
Yeah.
Max pain on that strategy.
I remember the next day it worked, like
Yeah,
beautifully, but
exactly. And then it kept working. I trade a lot of momentum. Sometimes I trade reversals. I do like your pine tree. I do like your inside bar strategy. I plan on trading that on stream soon.
yeah.
So I'll also like intraday swing trades like overnight if I create some type of bias where I'm like, okay, based on XYZ context, I just want to swing this and risk 100 points for 100 points. And then I'll just put it on with, however many micros I'm willing to risk.
Yeah, Terry once had a 5-figure day on a pro account, which is a funded take profit trader based off a news bias.
Yeah, they had to liquidate me out of it because on take profit trader, anything above $10,000 in a day, they will liquidate you out of that trade. I was hodling it. I'm like, let's go.
So Terry she's awake early watching CNBC. So watching the market news, like she gets up early, starts trading early, starts watching the news.
Yes.
Like
early bird.
I don't like doing any of that. That's all nonsense to me. But no, just kidding. But yeah, I think you like to look for cheap trades too. Like I see you a lot of times. You'll look for cheap trades where you'll see like a range, maybe like when the market's a little bit slower. Like so, I noticed like you trade a lot in the pre-markets. So like see how the market's a little bit slower here, like early in the morning. Like she'll see a range here. Like I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you'll see like a bit of a range, and then you'll take a short on the break of the range, and then you'll just put your stop just above that range. Like I see you do that a lot too.
Yes, I love the pre-market trading. It just lots of reversals that can happen at that time. Oh, I love trading gap fills. Like so gap fills from yesterday's close. So like let's say the market opens up NASDAQ. I just trade NASDAQ futures. So let's say the market opens up or in pre-market before the market's even open yet. If we're already up like 150 points, I'm looking for a short because I'm thinking, okay, this might be a really good gap fill to the downside to yesterday's close, New York close.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites actually lately.
Yeah, no, it's a good trade. And I mean sometimes you're in trades for hours and hours. Yes.
I
mean, my average trade time I think is around like 1 to 3 minutes. She's in it for hours, like 1 to 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. So
sometimes like 10 hours. The one I closed out early this morning, I put it on maybe 7 o'clock in the evening ish, and then I closed it probably 6 in the morning the next day. So but those are those swing trades that I love but can get me in trouble too.
Sports Don says, what time frame do you trade
On the range trades? I think when I take range trades, it's usually like I don't know. I guess it really depends on my size, honestly. Because if I'm in micros, it takes a lot longer to hit my profit targets because I like to do the $200 bracket on micros. So risking $200 for $200, that's like 100 points. And that kind of takes a long time usually for the market to move. 100 points. I mean, not always, right?
Right. Not always.
But
no.
not always, but lately. Yeah, so it just really depends. I'm sorry, it's not such a easy answer.
Yeah, Donna's asking, what are you usually looking for when you're looking at a 4-hour chart? Like,
Oh, I actually never look at the 4-hour chart. I like to look at the 5 minute. I like to look at the hourly and the daily. Sometimes I look at the 30. So like today, I shared a post on X and it was on the 30. Yeah, I don't really look at the 4-hour. I don't know. I know some traders do. They like the 4-hour, but to me, the 4-hour is like doesn't make sense to my brain. It's like,
right.
what? That's like half a day.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is that going to tell me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to go below a 5 minute. I've tried the 1 minute before, and I know Methodical Man when he was on the My Funded Future show, he talked about the 15-second orb. I'm like, oh my God,
Right.
I can't think that fast.
Yeah, we got Coach Fred, who's a longtime subscriber. He trades a very small time frame too, like 15-second time frames and like really
That's
small
amazing.
tick charts and things like that. I
Yeah.
can't do it either. I have trouble even looking at the 1 minute chart, but I've just been staring at the 5 minute for so long. That's kind of like how when you and I started talking, is just because we noticed that we traded very similar on the
We
5 minute
do.
chart. So
Yes.
and yeah, it's kind of crazy like how similar we trade.
Yes, and the way we look at the markets and interpret the information. Exactly. Are we doing the moose race
Let's
for the
do it.
giveaway?
So-
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do the moose race here. We have 170 people.
Design Knob said you should trade the one tick chart.
Yeah. Let's see.
Dell said, did I win? Not yet, Dell.
All right, let's do it. Let's see. Let me just set it up here. And fire it up. Okay. We'll do it 1 minute. Set. All right, here it is, guys. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the music, but that's okay.
Oh, there it is.
3, 2, 1, let's go. This is for a 75K Take Profit Trader account.
I see you guys. I see you. Go, go, go. Tai Chung, I see you. Okay, who's in the lead right now? Kevin is trying to get in the lead. Oh, someone, I can't tell the name.
So you don't want the lead. You don't want the lead right off because usually it's someone from the behind comes up.
Oh no!
So.
Oh, Daniels is trying to take the lead.
20 seconds.
John Henry said my moose is too fat to run. Oh no! Cal Biscay is trying to take out the other mooses. Let's see you go.
Oh, who's it gonna be? 8 seconds.
Oh, who is that? Dream Key. Dream Key's 3.
Wow, Gorney 222. Gorney 222, are you here? You have to be here.
Gorney, are you here? You do have to be present.
If not, we'll run it again. We'll give it.
Design Knob said, I am here.
We'll give it 1 minute.
Oh, Mad Max asked, how do we enter? Sorry, you had to have
Gorney's
entered
here.
earlier. Gorney's here?
Yeah, Gorney's here, 222.
Congratulations, Gorney! Everyone hit the confetti button. Congratulations. That was fun. I love that race.
So awesome.
Woohoo! Look at the moose. Gorny, your moose is so happy.
Gorny, send me an email. I just put it in the chat there. Send me an email with a screenshot of your icon there, so I know it's you, and then your Take Profit Trader email. Congratulations, Gorny. 75K Take Profit Trader account. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for Terry Trades 100.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, follow Terry Trades. It's pinned on the top. YouTube is right there, pinned in the top of the chat. So subscribe to Terry Trades 100 on YouTube.
X, I'm Terry Trades 100 on X, and then also on Instagram, Terry Trades 100.
Yes, really good trader. So
thank you.
Thanks,
welcome. Guys.
Thanks for coming on. I think this was fun, right, guys? We want to do more of this.
Yes, this was so much fun. Come to the My Fun Day Futures show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, bye, guys. Bye, Pine. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. I can figure out how to get you off here. Oh, wait. I think you might be... Hold on one sec. He might be still on. You're off? Okay. Okay. Yeah. That was fun. Alright. Bye. Bye. Alright, guys. You just got me now, so sorry. You got my pretty face now. So, yeah, Gorny, send me that email. We'll get you taken care of. Appreciate it. All right, guys, the market is just chopping that VWAP now. We're gonna shut off the moose race here. All right, let me check to make sure I got that email. That was fun, guys. You guys enjoy that? Should I do more of that? I think so. I think that was fun. Gorny, if you could just email me your Take Profit Trader email address, so that way I can send that off to Take Profit Trader and they'll credit your account. I did get your email, so if you just send me another one. Okay, cool. See if I can find it. Okay, cool. I got it, Gorny. I'll send that off as soon as I get off stream, and you should see it within, well, hopefully they'll do it in a day or two, but because of the holiday, it could get screwed up. So, but you will get it eventually. So hopefully by the latest by Monday, but you should see the 75K Take Profit Trader credit, guys. So, awesome. You made $20,000 yesterday, slime, with Take Profit Trader. Yeah, they liquidate you, and then you're gonna be moved to Pro Plus. So, how many accounts did I blow this week? So Volatility Viper, I ended up blowing 3 Take Profit Trader accounts, 4 Take Profit Trader accounts, pro accounts, and 1 My Funded Future expert account. But I did get a payout of $1,750 on my XFA Top Step. So essentially it was like a wash day financially, but it still sucked. You know, psychologically, everything, it still sucked. Today I rebounded very nicely. Belanox account is looking really good, up 5,500, 462. I made another 221 on that. So this account I've had since May 15th. So, and I'm working on my 3rd payout on that Belanox account. So pretty sweet on that. But yeah, the Take Profit Trader accounts is the ones that hurt the most. That's the one that sucked. So I need to build some of those back up. How's everyone's trading doing tonight? Hey, Blues Trade, what's happening? We are kind of just chopping that VWAP. We did running those equal highs like I suspected. We put a little trickery down here and then ended up popping up and running those equal highs. So if you guys trade the 5-minute chart, or actually 1-minute charts too, if you put in equal highs like this, like exact equal highs, you know, check them out. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, we end up usually running those highs or lows. So pretty cool. I'm kind of fired up from Terry Trades coming on the stream. Kind of wound up. Gold selling off now. Let's take a look at gold. Wow. Someone rug pulled gold. I gotta shut off the AC. Gold has no correlation to NQ, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There was a few months where it really was like inversing each other. So like as soon as gold started pushing higher, NQ would start selling off, and vice versa. Like it was just doing that over and over and over again. But all right, let's see if we can sling around some contracts here if we see something. Not liking the action right now. I mean, we're just chopping that VWAP, but hey, Eric Lake, good night. Happy birthday, Eric. Yeah, kind of like now, but usually it's like really pushing. Really pushing. All right, up to 850s. So yeah, today was a pretty good day for me for trading. I ended up passing in My Funded Future expert account. It's probably here already. Let's see. Nope, it's not here yet. I ended up passing an expert account, which is cool. Oh yeah, it's right here. So here's my new expert account. Ended up up 1100 on the XFA top step, and yeah, Buellanox is looking good. I don't even know what day I'm on Buellanox. I'm actually curious about that. I want to check to see what day I'm on. Buellanox. Try not to let it get in my head, but like what day I'm on, we'll see. Let's see, accounts. So does anyone have any big plans for the holiday weekend? So here's something you guys can look at. Like, so on Buellanox, this is how you find out how many days that you need after a payout. So I've taken 2 payouts with this, so I'm working on my 3rd. And I've traded the account 27 days, and I'm currently on day 6. So you need 10 days, 10 trading days. But yeah, so looking really good. Tells you how much you've taken for payouts too. 3,000 out of this account. So yeah, I just got to keep grinding this account, and hopefully don't do anything dumb. And we'll see. It is 40% TJP, 40% consistency rule. Gonna do some grilling. Yeah, I trade mostly during New York, but not streaming. Smokey, what's up? So yeah, unfortunately we already did the count giveaways, so, and Terry had to leave. She's high in demand. She's very busy. She only can stay on for an hour. Doing some grilling, red candles, nice. How can I, so yeah, so I mostly do my trading during New York and stuff. I do trade during the nighttime, like I am now, when the market is good. But yeah, I mainly trade at this time because of the stream. I tried streaming New York Open, pre-market. I've tried all that stuff. It just doesn't get any catch. We don't get any viewers. It doesn't get any subs. So I had this idea one day. I was just like, you know what? I want to try streaming the Globex Open. And I did, and all of a sudden the channel took off. So let's do a bonus giveaway. I don't have any more accounts. I've given away, God, I've given away so many accounts in the last few days. Sean619. I don't have any more accounts to give away. But I should soon. If you guys keep using my code PINE with Take Profit Trader, what happens is I get to certain thresholds with the affiliates, and then they give me accounts to use myself. And then yeah, I can use them myself, but I usually give them away to you guys. Oh no, I do some trading if I see it. I sling accounts, man. Roman. I pass accounts on this time. I blow accounts. I mean, you see it all. I'll trade funded sometimes if the market's really good. Yeah. Lots of new people in the chat, though. Terry Trades brings them in. John Henry, yeah. Consolidation's crappy, yeah. The Moose need to rest. They're tired, yeah. Absolutely. I would suspect by next week I should have some accounts to be able to give away again. But yeah, I get to certain thresholds on Take Profit Trader where you guys using code PINE, all caps. You know, it's free to you to use, and it just helps support the channel. And I give away all my Take Profit Trader accounts that I get. So stick with the 15-minute ORB. Yeah, I don't trade that. I trade, so if you guys are new to the channel, I have some videos that you guys can check out, but I trade inside bars and harami candles on the 5-minute chart. That's my main thing. And then I trade a little bit discretionary, like if I see equal highs or breaks or retests of the VWAP, and also breaks and retests of the initial balance highs and lows during the New York session. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, I got some videos. You guys want to check those out in the chat. Kind of nice inside bar today, 9:40 a.m. Beautiful inside bar at 9:40 a.m. today. I passed my expert account on this trade right here, Francis. Effortless Cruisers, thank you so much for the sub. Richie M, thank you for the sub. So we already did the giveaway. I'm actually gonna take that off the. I'm gonna take it off the screen here. How do I know whether or not to go long or short off the inside bar? So I pretty much take it without discretion for the most part. If it's a good R&R. Like I said, sometimes I'm a little hesitant of taking it. Like I tried that short there. The VWAP sitting right there. Probably should have just stayed out of it. But I ended up taking it anyway. Something I like taking, Dr. Phil, which worked out beautifully today. Now, please back test all, yourself. But here's a little nugget, is I love taking the first inside bar of the session. So you can see the market opened up here at 9:30. And then I ended up taking this inside bar long here and ended up passing that my Fund the Future expert account with it. So $4,000. I think I was in 4 minis, something like that at one point. So first inside bar of the session. I also like to take the first inside bar of the session of the Globex, and we had a nice little winner there. I usually like to go for at least 10 points, and we didn't quite get to 10 points, but it was pretty close. I think it came to like 9, maybe even 19 ticks or something like that. But yeah, it's just a little nugget. But please back test yourself. Look, but check it out. Super simple. Investors in the house, what's up? I have two 25k pros, want to reset them so bad, just out of the budget. Yeah, I know, John. I'm out of budget too. I ended up resetting 3 yesterday. Thankfully, I got that payout from Top Step, which I spent. Sounds so dumb. I spent hours last night trying to upload the W9 onto the new Top Step dashboard, and I couldn't figure it out because I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. All I know is how to turn on and off the computer, and that's it. But I needed to turn it into a PDF. I finally figured out how to turn it into a PDF, and then the file was too big, so then I had to figure out how to consolidate the file. So I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning figuring out how to do that, and then just because I wanted that payout from Top Step. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, Discipline Trader, yeah, we did the giveaway already. Coach Fred! Missed I don't know if you were here earlier, we were talking about you actually. I was talking about you with TERRITRADES100, who just left. We're talking about trading on smaller time frames. 15 seconds and small tick charts and things like that. Yeah, NQ can be garbage, Roman. Some nights it's really good, some nights it's really bad. Absolutely. Methodical Man, 15-second ORB with 10 minis. That's right, Methodical. Yeah, we were talking about that too. So Terry Trades is the host of My Funded Futures TV. So it starts at 9 o'clock a.m. on My Funded Futures TV. But occasionally she does stream on her own channel. But since she's been hosting, she hasn't been streaming as much. But she does put out some content. And she has some great X content on Twitter. She got a big following on Twitter. She got over 3,000 subs. Triple X. I knew someone was gonna say it. I knew it was gonna be you. Methodical. Yes. That's exclusive though. That cost a lot of money for that membership. But yeah, really good trader too. She once finished like out of like I don't even know thousands of people, finished 7th in some trading tournament. The Ninja Trader tournament. Yeah, just really good trader, and inspired me one like she was making 5 figures in these pro accounts in the day and getting these massive payouts, and I was just like I need to push my winning trades, like my winning days bigger, and she really inspired me to really push my winning days, not so much my trades themselves, but like my winning days when the market, you know, has those opportunities. And yeah, it wasn't too much longer than I ended up having a 5-figure day on Take Profit Trader Pro. But yeah, fully inspired by her trading. So yeah, just a savage. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the 15-second ORB, I believe Methodical Man has a video on the back testing, right? You can throw it in the chat if you want, Methodical. I don't know. The link. But yeah, or just check out his stream. I am green. $30, Tyler. Green $30. We are just slowed right down to a crawl. Probably won't move much until Tokyo Open. Pro Plus has trailing drawdown. Not anymore. Slime. It did. Not anymore. Take Profit Trader Pro Plus now is end of day. The Pro account is still trailing. So yeah, if you guys are interested in trying out Take Profit Trader, that's my favorite prop firm. I did pass one today. I'm gonna work on getting another one. 40% off. I don't know how long that 40% off is gonna stay. I'd imagine till at least the end of the weekend, but that is the best deal that Take Profit Trader does. So if you want to use code PINE, all caps, to help support my channel, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my favorite prop firm. I've gotten the most payouts this year with them. I've been crushing the payouts with them, actually. Starting to crush the payouts with Buellanox lately, which also was my... The funny thing is, both Buellanox and Take Profit Trader, beginning of this year, were my kryptonites. I could not get a payout with either one of these prop firms. This year, those are like my main prop firms that I've been getting payouts with. Them and my funded futures. Tradeify, I've gotten a few payouts. I just got a Top Step payout. But yeah, those two I've been crushing lately. So yeah. Apex, I got a few too this year. Thank you. I think it's Slime, SLME. Appreciate that. Using my code. 5 counts now. Sweet. See if I can find it. I'll find it for you. I think if you look under Methodical's channel, I think you'll see back test time. I think if you check out this one under his live, I think this is one of the ones that he was testing out his 15-second ORB trade. But I'm not sure. Oh, that was the 50 EMA one. Oh, you're doing a video on it. Oh, cool. Looking forward to that. All right, so we're pushing back down to the VWAP here. The VWAP. Triple M, what's up? What's happening? Good to see you. Getting a little bit of a pullback here. We're gonna I think Alpine uses the 30-second ORB. Yeah, I'm not sure. He definitely has something that he's using as far as like an ORB or something around the open. I must change the video thumbnail per video. For the lives, I don't really mind, but I think after a year of doing it, I'm gonna change it up. That's my my strat. Lazy. Oh, it took me forever to make that one. I don't know how to do them, but all I know is I was using the AI photos for my thumbnails before all these big timers were using them. I'll just say that. Before Nutty Bar started doing it. Before it was cool. But yeah, I don't really know how, if anyone knows any like easy user-friendly AI type of thumbnail makers, let me know in the chat. That'd be pretty cool. I've searched, but Mid-Journey, is that a... And the growth has been crazy. Oh, Mid-Journey AI art. Cool, thank you. Someone's been making me some AI stuff on Twitter, which is kind of funny. Check out this. This guy Leonard, I don't know if he's in the chat or what, but he's been making all kinds of stuff. He says this alternate income stream, selling soybeans, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I said, well, after yesterday's tilt session, I might need to actually sell some soybeans, but. Wow, market's kind of slow. It started off really well. It's like, wow, we're gonna get some good. We're gonna get some good movement here, but then, nope. Bounce off the VWAP here. Still acting like it wants to push higher. Check out Fiverr cheap editors there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. Trade corn if you can't trade laughter. Might be pine nuts. That's a good point. It might be pine nuts. Dice it out. Between the beans and the guitar, one man band toot toot. Yes. Could also work with a graphic designer to create a brand for you. Yeah, I could. I think that's what Design Knob's a graphic designer. Have I ever given a look at outside bars? I have not, but I'd be interested to see if we can throw it up. Let's check it out. While the market's just kind of going sideways. Really no trades for me right now. Let's check it out. Let's paint the outside bars. Alright, we'll just leave them pink. Check to see if there's any significance. So yeah, I don't see like any significance of the outside bars so much, but maybe there's some continuation there. There's some little continuation there. I mean, you throw them on your chart and you look, and then there is definitely some continuation on some of these outside bars. These are the pink ones. Some breaks. So yeah, I mean, there might be something to it too. Maybe I'll leave it on the chart and just getting a lot of colors on here though. People will be like, what the hell? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe over the weekend I'll give it a look-see. I'm not seeing many stop outs. That's kind of interesting. It's like if you actually use the stop out way down here, but I mean, you're talking a massive stop out. It's 50, 60 points. But a breakdown here, stop. break down here, stop up here. Who knows, might be onto something in this type of market. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I hadn't looked at them in a long time because I actually ended up taking them off. But so I actually haven't looked at them in years. But same indicator. So LDT inside outside bars on trade of 8. So it's the same indicator. Yeah, a little purple, pink, and yellow. That's right. Yeah, the volatility should pick up. On Project X, how do you link the DOM in your chart? So I'm switching assets. Oh, I believe it's the color right here. So you see this link button? Links here. And then the color, they have to be the same. Besides that, I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone in the chat, but I believe start there. I think it's something like that. Johnny Core, you do graphic design websites. If you want help with digital media, let me know. All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'll definitely. Nothing grinds my gears more than design. Design knobs of graphic designers. Nothing grinds my gears more than AIR. I bet design. I fully agree with you if you're in that industry. I'm loving the inside bar. Just want to make $200 a day. Nice, Francis. I'm glad I bring some value to the industry. There's just so many different strategies, and when I started streaming, I was just like, I was thinking to myself, like, I trade very discretionary, but I said I gotta have something that I've been trading a lot, like in the inside bars and harami candles is what I did, and or what I started doing on stream. Basically, the harami candles, I didn't even know what they were called until I started streaming, and someone in the chat, it was Jonathan Trades, aka J Money, said, "Oh, those are harami candles." He goes, "I trade the same setup." I was like, "Oh, that's cool," because I actually never looked at them. I actually never knew what they were called. I just would see the pattern, and then I would trade it. I didn't learn it from anyone or anything. It was just from observation, and so yeah, ever since I found out the name and then ended up creating more of a systematic trade around it, it's really helped out my trading. But, you know, inside bars and things like that is, you know, it's not a new concept or anything. It's just... And then Ed of the Woods came up and was like, "Hey, I made you an indicator for Trade of 8 called Ed of the Woods Harami." And I'm like, that's so sweet. So, like, especially when I'm streaming, I can just easily see it pop up. So yeah, really cool. We have some really cool fans, subs. I'm too stupid to trade ICT. So I know some ICT just from basically just like watching Methodical Man and other streamers and stuff, and the chat. Obviously, they're calling out levels and things like that, and so I know some ICT concepts. But the first thing I learned was market profile, TPO charts. And like a lot of ICT stuff comes from the market profile Jim Dalton stuff. But, you know, I'm just a big believer that it doesn't matter what strat or edge you use. It's just about using it consistently over and over and over again, and not going too discretionary and tilty. That's what usually ends up blowing the accounts. But if you're just trading your edge, you know, taking a few trades a day and then calling it, like that's... So yeah, this is the account I almost got past. I need $1, but I need a few more days to flip, so it's essentially passed. But yeah, market profile stuff this is how I learned to trade at first. But yeah, but so interesting, guys, the ES. If you look at the profile here, look at these higher lows on the daily. So each one of these blocks is a regular trading hour day, and it's just higher low, higher low, higher low, just day after day. So we started here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 days in a row, really, we put in a higher low. That's crazy. So like I was saying earlier, like if we get a rug pull, any type of catalyst, news or whatever, and the market starts to go down, see all these naked point, what they call naked point of controls and volume point of controls? These love to get repaired and taken out. So we could have a massive red day at some point. We could. Market could keep going up forever. I don't really know. But all I know is that if we start pushing down lower, it could flush hard. Because this is crazy. But who knows? I don't know. I left my crystal ball at home. Yeah, market's completely flat, Charles. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, though, tonight. What a great session, huh? TERRITRADES100. That was a lot of fun. I want to do some more stuff like that in the future. Little Pine Trader TV. Yeah, Dan Emmons. Yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think we're gonna have like 3-4% down day coming up. I mean, I don't know, or consecutive 2% down days. It could really elevate her down, that's for sure. But you know, not financial advice, guys, but do not try to catch the tops. That's how we get burned. You know, wait for the confirmation. You're gonna know when the market is gonna want to reverse. You're gonna know it. There will be signs. What's going on, Dan? Hope you're having a good night. Yep, it'll wipe out tons of folks, yeah. I think we're pumping to 850. Yeah, we could, but right now we are sideways on the VWAP. So I'm only up $30 tonight. Made 2 trades, but had a lot of fun. TerriTrades got stopped out for break even, but she was in a nice short too. Didn't take profit, but so I was waiting for the Nikkei to open, see if this market loosens up or not. Yeah, for sure. So anyone have any plans this weekend for the 4th of July? I will be doing some traveling tomorrow through the weekend. Besides the barbecues and the fireworks. Sitting around a fire with a couple of beers. That sounds like a good time, actually. It's one of my favorite things to do. Sitting just the older you get, you know, sitting around a campfire with some family and friends and have a few drinks, a few laughs, listening to some tunes. Sounds like the best night ever. Fireworks and hot dogs. Do you guys have the red hot dogs like we do up here in Maine? We call them Lewiston lobsters. The old red snapper hot dogs. Yeah, we have the what we call them, the Maine red snappers. But yeah, up here we call them the Lewiston lobsters. If you guys know anything about the Lewiston, it's a city here in Maine, and we call it the Dirty Lou. But yeah, they're delicious. Full of artificial dyes. I have a bucket list: visit every ballpark and every baseball park in America, and try a hot dog from every park. Yeah, that's awesome. I also have I guess you'd call it a bucket list, but I love visiting stadiums and different like football stadiums and stuff. I love doing the same thing. I'm not a massive baseball fan or anything, but I love going to different stadiums. What is the best setup for stop loss, take profit, and tick? And what size do you keep when you start a funded account? I was just denied having improper risk management. So the best thing to do is to not over leverage, Adrian, first, and keep a static stop. So you want to keep a static stop. So for me, when I take a break of an inside bar, my stop goes above or below the opposite side of the inside bar. Like it could be 5 points, it could be 10 points, it could be 20 points, but like it has to go on the opposite side of the candle for it to work. So yeah, that's what I look for. And I'm a 1-to-1 trader. If you check out my stats, it's generally around 1-to-1. So if you look at my stats for last month on this Bealonox Master account, it's right around 1-to-1, 66% win rate. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. So as far as dollar amounts or points, I don't really do that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just it's how much are you willing to risk? Right. Yeah, if you have a 2-to-1, Adrian, or you could have a 50 tick stop loss, 50 tick, take profit. That's still a 1-to-1. It's just when people are taking smaller trades and then letting having big losing trades. So like you see my average winning trade here, 195, average losing trade around 225. So around 10 points type deal. Usually that's what Methodical Man goes for, 10 points and 10 points, trading one mini. We don't trade anything alike, and we probably have very similar stats, which is kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes I do. So lately I've been looking at the TPO charts more or less for my option strategies that I've been trading in the afternoon. So selling options, selling call spreads, things like that. So I've been kind of looking at these again. So I kind of brought them back on my charts, but I don't really trade. I don't intraday trade them, like when I'm trading the 5-minute inside bars and stuff during the day. So this is just for like my personal like option stuff. I'm back to looking at some of this stuff, but it's very good, very valuable information if you guys want to learn this stuff. Start with like Jim Dalton on YouTube, Market Profile. There's also some much easier videos to follow if you guys want to interested in TPO charts, but it's just like anything else, though. You don't really need it. It's just about finding what works for you and what strategy works for you and your personality. This is for more intraday swinging. So, yeah. So yeah, guys, I did get a trade day code Pine, but it didn't work, so I got to email them. So I am affiliated with Trade Day now. But yeah, so if you guys want to use code Pine for My Funded Futures for 50% off for one time on any account, and then it's 15% off after that. So if you use up to 50% off, then it's 50% off on the starter pluses and the expert accounts. If you use code Pine, I appreciate the support of the channel. And also code Pine, Take Profit Trader, my favorite prop firm, daily payouts, and then Buell Knox and Apex, and Trade Day as soon as I get it fixed. So I'm going to email them right now, actually, as soon as I get off stream. But yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. I'm going to call it there. Great stream. Thank you, TERRITRADES100. If you guys haven't subscribed to TERRITRADES100, it's pinned to the top of the chat there. That's her link to her channel. I believe they do, Coop. Yeah, I believe they do have Project X now. So yeah, subscribe to TERRITRADES100. I appreciate her coming on. Thank you so much, Terry. Smash that like button on the way out. I will be back. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I will be back Sunday night, no matter what. I'll be back Sunday night, no matter what. Have a good weekend, guys, on the 4th, if I don't see you before then. But yeah, I really appreciate the support, guys. And I'm out. Peace.